Motorcycle world is built on legends, machines that once roared across city streets and racetracks, leaving behind not just the smell of fuel and rubber, but memories that lasted generations. Few names in motorcycling history carry the same weight as Yamaha's RD series, and at the heart of that legacy sits the RD 400. In the 1970s, this two-stroke beast wasn't just a motorcycle, it was a cultural icon. It defined an era of rebellious speed, lightweight agility, and pure, unfiltered performance. And now in 2026, Yamaha has done something nobody thought possible. They have resurrected the RD 400 for the modern age. And it's not just a copy of the past. It's a reimagining, a rebirth that stays true to its spirit while boldly stepping into the future. Welcome to Z Auto Advisor, where today we tell you the full story of the return of the Yamaha RD 400, a motorcycle that proves legends never truly die. When you first set eyes on the 2026 Yamaha RD 400, nostalgia strikes immediately. Yamaha's designers have walked a very fine line respecting the past while creating something contemporary. The bike's silhouette nods directly to the original. The tank has the same teardrop curve that fans remember. The seat is a clean and almost flat line stretching toward the rear, and the twin headlights are unmistakably RD. But look closer and you see the modern touches. Those round lamps are now LED units. The bodywork flows with sharper, more aerodynamic lines, and the entire frame has been re-engineered with lightweight materials. Colors are also a statement. The classic yellow and black racing stripes return, but so do bold new schemes like stealth gray, matte crimson, and even a retro-inspired white with red accents. The soul of the RD has always been its engine. Back in the day, it was the scream of a two-stroke that gave the RD 400 its cult following. But two-strokes as we knew them are gone, killed off by emissions laws. Yamaha knew they couldn't just copy the past, but they also knew the RD name would mean nothing without that signature rush of power. Their solution is daring. The 2026 RD 400 uses a 399cc parallel twin engine paired with a hybrid electric assist system. The engine itself is tuned to deliver sharp, high-revving excitement, while the electric motor fills in torque at the low end, recreating that explosive hit riders loved about two-strokes. The result is a machine that produces around 70 horsepower, but feels far livelier than the numbers suggest. The sound is another story entirely. Yamaha's engineers spent years developing a unique exhaust system that carries the same rasp and urgency as the old RD, while still meeting today's strict regulations. When you open the throttle, you don't just hear an engine, you hear history echoing in a modern form. And for purists who feared the soul of the bike might be lost, Yamaha has gone a step further. There's a selectable exhaust mode, allowing riders to switch between a clean modern tone and a raw heritage mode that mimics the old two-stroke bark as closely as possible. It's a clever nod to the past and one that brings a smile to every rider who remembers. Performance is everything for a bike like this, and the 2026 RD 400 delivers in spades. The lightweight trellis frame, made from high-strength steel and aluminum, keeps the overall weight low. This means acceleration is sharp, cornering is agile, and the bike feels alive under the rider. Yamaha quotes a 0 to 100 km/h time of just over 4 seconds, but numbers alone don't tell the story. It's the immediacy of the power, the way the bike leaps forward when you twist the throttle, that captures the spirit of the old RD. This is a motorcycle built for thrill seekers. Handling has also been transformed. Where the old RD could be twitchy and wild, the new one blends that same excitement with control. The suspension setup uses upside-down forks at the front and a monoshock at the rear, both fully adjustable. Whether you're carving up a mountain road, cruising through city streets, or even taking the bike to the track, it adapts to your style. Braking is equally strong, with dual discs at the front, a single disc at the rear, and modern radial calipers. Yamaha's ABS and traction control are present but unobtrusive, always in the background, but never killing the fun. The riding position is sporty but accessible. Yamaha didn't want this to be a cramped machine, only suited for weekend warriors. The bars are set slightly higher than a pure supersport. The pegs are placed for balance rather than extremity, and the seat height is kept manageable. This makes the RD 400 approachable not just for veterans but also for younger riders, experiencing their first taste of performance biking. And that's important, because the RD legacy was always about giving regular riders access to race bike thrills. The cockpit is a blend of retro and futuristic. A full-color TFT display dominates the dash, offering modern conveniences like Bluetooth, navigation, and ride modes. But Yamaha also added a heritage display option. Activated, and the screen transforms into a digital recreation of the old twin-dial analog gauges, complete with a red needle sweeping across the tack. It's a small detail, but one that shows just how carefully Yamaha has woven nostalgia into this modern machine. On the road, the 2026 RD400 is nothing short of exhilarating. Open the throttle and it surges with addictive urgency. Lean into a bend and it feels like the bike reads your mind, tipping in effortlessly and holding a line with precision. The hybrid assist kicks in so smoothly that you barely notice it, except for the constant surge of torque at your fingertips. It's a machine that begs to be ridden hard, yet rewards with control and confidence. And when the ride slows down, when you're just cruising through traffic or rolling along a scenic route, the RD400 feels calm and composed. It's versatile in a way the old bikes never were, making it both a daily machine and a weekend thrill seeker's dream. But Yamaha didn't just stop at performance. They've priced the RD400 in a way that makes it accessible, just as the originals were. This isn't a bike built only for collectors or the wealthy. It's built for riders, for enthusiasts, for anyone who wants to feel the thrill of history reborn. And that decision means the RD400 isn't just a tribute, it's a living continuation of a story that began half a century ago. For older riders who once owned an RD, this new machine is a flood of memories. For younger riders, it's an invitation to experience what made the RD name legendary. The 2026 RD400 doesn't just ride, it connects generations. It bridges the gap between smoky two-strokes of the past and the clean, efficient, high-tech future. It's a motorcycle with a soul, something increasingly rare in today's market. And now comes the surprise. At the official unveiling, after the standard RD400 had already set hearts racing, Yamaha dropped a bombshell. They revealed a Heritage Edition RD400, built in extremely limited numbers, that actually runs a modernized clean two-stroke engine. Yes, you heard that right. Yamaha has developed a revolutionary combustion system that allows a two-stroke to meet current emission standards, and they're using it in this special edition. It produces slightly less power than the hybrid version, but it delivers the pure, authentic two-stroke experience, complete with that intoxicating sound and feel. Only 500 units will be produced, each individually numbered, making it not just a motorcycle, but a piece of living history. For fans, it was the ultimate dream come true, proof that Yamaha hasn't just revived the RD, they brought its soul back to life. So here we are in 2026, looking at a motorcycle that should never have existed, yet somehow does. The Yamaha RD400 has returned, reborn for a new generation, honoring the past while pushing boldly into the future. It's fast, it's beautiful, it's emotional, and above all, it's unforgettable. This is more than a bike, it's a legend reborn. And as always, this is the Auto Advisor, bringing you the stories, the machines, and the surprises that make the world of motorcycling endlessly exciting.